is given, draw the projection of a regular pentagon 40 mm side, having its surface inclined at 30 degrees to VP, and side on which it rests on VP makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP. Understand? Draw the projection of a regular pentagon. He has given the side of a pentagon as 40 mm, having its surface inclined at 30 degrees to VP, and the side on which it rests on VP makes an angle of 60 degrees with HP. He has given a side of a pentagon as 40 mm. The surface inclination is inclined to VP. Means you will draw the inclination. Next, इसी जब तक इधर गेट लगाता है खोल रहे हो डोर है ओके Once here, draw the projection of a regular pentagon of 40 mm side. Is it clear? Draw the projection of a regular pentagon. He has given side as 40 mm, having surface inclined at 30 degrees to VP, and side on which it rests on VP makes an angle of 60 degrees to HP. He has given surface inclination inclined to VP means draw the inclination in HP, and the basic diagram you will draw in VP. So, I am xy the reference line XY. I am drawing the reference line XY. Reference line XY. Is the whiteboard is visible?
Sir, ఇది రికార్డ్ చేస్తున్నారా?
I am recording it. The file format is WRF format. Okay, I need to convert it into MP4 format. So I will convert it and send to you. Okay, some of it.
Sir, the YouTube channel upload చేస్తారా sir?
Upload చేస్తానమ్మా, but I need to check it once. Already I have uploaded yesterday, but there is some problem with the WRF file format. Okay, we will check it. Meanwhile, just go through it. Why? Because you don't have that much of a time.
Okay, sir.
So I am taking the reference line as XY. I will upload it. Just for the revision sake, you can go through it if you have any doubts. Okay, I will upload it today itself, today evening, all the videos which I have recorded. So here you are considering the reference line XY. He is saying that the pentagon is resting on its side. So I am drawing the pentagon such that it should rest on the side. Okay, this one will be our A dash, B dash. Then I am taking 108 as the angle. Here also 108 as the angle. I have told you yesterday what is the angle of pentagon. 108 degrees. Then I will cut 40 here. From here I will cut 40 here. Then I will join these two, AB, A dash, C dash, B dash, E dash. Understand? Then I am projecting this point downwards on the reference line. Here I will get A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, E1 dash. And here I will get B1 dash. After that, he has given an inclination as the surface is inclined at 30 degrees to VP means draw the inclination in HP. He is saying that surface is inclined to VP means draw the inclination in HP. So I am drawing 30 degrees inclination in HP. Then I am measuring, marking the points here, A1, Here the rotations are AB, it is HP, CE, and this one is D. Then I am marking an inclination of 30 degrees. Okay, then I am marking the points A1, B1 at the starting. Then I am measuring the distance from A to C. Cutting the arc here, I will get C1, E1. Then I am measuring the distance from A to C and cutting the arc here, I will get D1 point. Then I am projecting all these points upwards. Okay, I am projecting all these points rightward. I am projecting A up to A. This is the A point line, similar points. I am projecting B point. I am projecting E point. I am projecting C point. I am projecting D point. Understand? After that, I am marking the similar points here. I am marking this one as A1, A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, E1 dash, E1 dash. Then I am joining all the points. Then I am joining all the points. Okay, joining all the points. After that, okay, this is your front view. After that, he is saying that if you refer the question, and the side on which it rests on VP makes an angle of 60 degrees to HP. Okay, the side on which it rests makes an angle of 60 degrees to HP means we will draw an inclination in VP. So I am drawing the inclination. Emma, mute your mic. Yes, చెప్పండి ఏంటమ్మా
ఏంటమ్మా ఏదైతే గీకేస్తే మొండరావు
Emma, mute your mic. మీరు చెప్పేదేమో వినపడట్లేదమ్మా.
సరే
Emma, yesterday, whatever you have done, are drawing in the same procedure. Instead of hexagon, instead of the square, you are considering a pentagon here. That is the difference. Remaining procedure will be as it is same. Emma, any doubts? ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా చెప్పండి.
60 degrees ఇంక్లినేషన్ తో డ్రా చేయగలుగుతుంది.
డ్రా చేస్తాను, ఎవరు డౌట్ ఉందంటే ఆగాను. సో జస్ట్ ఐఎమ్ డ్రాయింగ్ ఇట్. చెప్పండి అమ్మా. స్క్రీన్ కనిపించట్లేదా? మా ఇంకా వాళ్ళకి కనపడుతుందా? ఒక నిమిషం ఓకే, సీ హియర్, నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ విజిబుల్. Okay, so here you are considering 60 degrees inclination with respect to SP. Emma, mute your mic, Nagireddy. 60 degrees. Then he is saying that the side on which is resting, is AB. So I am considering the point A here, point B here. This is B2 dash. Understand? I am measuring from B to A and cutting an arc here. Here I will get A2 dash. Understand? I am measuring from B to C. I am measuring from using the compass. Take the compass, measure from B to C, cut an arc from B here. Similarly, measure from A to C. Take the compass, measure from A to C, cut an arc from A to, you will get a point P2. Understand? Then measure from B to D. Take the compass, measure the distance from B to D, take B2 as a center, cut an arc here. Measure the distance from A1 to D1. The distance as, you can measure the distance from A1 to D1. You can measure the distance from A1 to D1 and cut this arc from A2. Then you will get this point D2. Similarly, measure the distance from B1 to measure the distance from B1 to E1. Okay, draw the arc from B2. Understand? Draw the arc from B2. Similarly, measure the distance from A to E1. Take A2 as a center. Measure the distance from A1 to E1. Take A2 as a center. Cut this arc. We will get a E2 point. Join all these points. Join all these points. Okay. Okay. Then you will get a pentagon which is inclined. The resting side is inclined at 60 degrees. Then project all these points downwards. Then project all these points downwards. Then project all these points downwards. Then project all these points right side. Okay. Then mark the similar points. Here you have A. Here you have A. This one will be your A2. Then here you have a B. Here you have a B. This one is B2. Next, here you have C. Here you have a C. This one is C2. Here you have E. Here you have E. This one is E2. E2 point. Next, here you have a D. Here you have a D. This one is D2. Then mark A to B, join A to B, A to C, B to C, C to D, D to E, E to D. This one will be the final pentagon. Understand? This one will be your final pentagon, which is inclined at 60 degrees to HP. Understand? In this way you have to draw. The remaining, the procedure and everything will be same. Only the plane will be changing here. Only you are considering the pentagon instead of square, circle. Already you have drawn the problem. You have drawn the problem of set square. You have drawn the problem of semicircle. You have drawn the problem of square. Understand? For everything, the procedure will be same. Only the difference is, instead of set square, you are taking a pentagon. In the question, he has given a plane as a pentagon. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I am moving to the next topic.
Sir, 60 degrees inclination to arc చెప్పండి సార్.
60 degrees inclination to arc. Okay, first I have marked B2. మనం ఒక B2 అనేది ఒక పాయింట్ తీసుకున్నాం ఇంక్లైన్ లైన్ మీద at some point. Okay, we have to consider that point. Then from B2 I have measured the distance from B to A and I have cut an arc here. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
I will get a point A2 dash. After that I am going to measure B1 to C1, B1 to C1 dash. B1, C1, I am going to measure the distance B1 dash to C1 dash and taking B2 as a center, drawing one arc here. Similarly, I am measuring the distance from A1 dash to C1 dash. I am taking A2 dash as a center, cutting this arc. I will get a C2 point. Understand?
Okay.
Next, I am taking B1 dash to D1 dash as a radius on the compass. Okay. B2 dash as a center. I am drawing one arc. I'm again considering A1 dash, B1 dash as a radius, A2 dash as a center, cutting this arc. I will get a D2 point. Similarly, I'm taking A1 dash, E1 dash as a radius, A2 dash as a center, drawing one arc, B1 dash, E1 dash as a radius, B2 dash as a center, I'm cutting this arc, I will get a E2 point. Then I am joining all these points, okay, freehand, I will get a pentagon with an inclination of 60 degrees, okay. Then I am projecting all the same points. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I am moving to the next topic. Now mute your mic. Roll number 33.
Sir,
Yes.
అది
Read out.
ఫస్ట్ A1 డాష్ B1 డాష్ నుంచి మళ్ళీ B1 డాష్ నుంచి C1 డాష్ కి సేమ్ మెజర్మెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి సార్.
A1 dash, B1 dash నుంచి
B1 డాష్ నుంచి
the measurements will be changed. Understand? This is the diagram. This dimensions will be lesser than this one. Exact dimensions రావు. Dimensions will change. Understand? It is an inclination. Understand? The top view dimensions will be reduced. Understand?
ఓకే సార్.
Okay. Next we are going to the next topic. If the screen is visible, PDF is visible. Okay, we are going to the next topic, solids. Projection of solids. Just I am explaining the introduction here. Just go through it. Okay. Here our topic is projection of solids. Till now we have studied about projection of planes, projection of points, projection of lines, projection of planes. Now we are going to study about projection of solids. Understand what is a solid? Previously I have studied a plane. Plane has only the two dimensions, length and breadth. But here in the solid, a solid has a three dimensions. A solid has a three dimensions. A solid has a three dimensions. The length. Solid has a three dimensions. The length, breadth, and the thickness or height. A solid may be represented by orthographic views. The number of views, the number of which depends on the type of a solid and its orientation with respect to the plane of projections. Solids are classified into two groups. One is Polyhedra, another one is solid of revolution. Understand? Solids are classified into two groups, two major groups. One is Polyhedra, another one is solid of revolution. Okay. Here in the solids, our topic is projection of solids. Is it clear? This PDF is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then our topic is projection of solids. Okay. Previously we have studied about projection of points, projection of planes, projection of planes. Now we are going to study about projection of solids. Understand? Going to study about projection of solids. So a solid is a 3-dimension, the length, breadth and thickness or height. A solid is a 3-dimension with a length, breadth and thickness or a height. A solid may be represented by orthographic views, the number of which depends on the type of solid and its orientation with respect to the planes of a projection. Solids are classified into two major groups. One is a polyhedra, another one is solid of revolution. Okay, what is meant by polyhedra? Polyhedra is nothing but the polyhedra is defined as a solid bounded by a plane surface is called faces. The solid which has a faces are known as a polyhedra. Understand? They are regular polyhedra, prisms and pyramids. There are regular polyhedra, prisms and pyramids. You will see here. Regular polyhedra means all the planes are same. Like if you have a tetrahedron, the tetrahedron will have a regular triangle at all the sides. Hexahedron, that is nothing but a cube. The cube has all the regular polygons. Understand? Regular polygons and all the sides. The squares, all the faces of the squares will be same. Okay. Then octahedron. Okay. Dodecahedron. Okay. These are some of the regular polyhedrons. Understand? Dodecahedron means it has a 12 regular and equal pentagonal faces. But here in the syllabus, we have only prisms and pyramids and we'll draw the cube. But we don't have a tetrahedron, octahedron, dodecahedron. Okay. So, tetrahedron we can also draw, but octahedron, dodecahedron, okay, we cannot draw. So, we have only a simple figure like hexagon, that is a hexahedron, cube, tetrahedron. Understand? Then you have a prism. What is a prism? A prism is a polyhedron having two equal ends called the bases parallel to each other. One is the cube. The cube has, in the top also you have a square, in the bottom also you have a square in the cube. Understand? It has a two parallel bases. If you take a right prism, it has a square at the top, square in the bottom. Understand? If you have a right rectangular prism, it has a rectangle in the top, rectangle in the bottom. If you have a right pentagonal prism, you have a pentagon in the top, pentagon in the bottom. Understand? Okay. The height will be different. Height will be varied. Similarly, hexagonal prism. Here we are going to study about all these things. Cube, prism, okay, rectangular prism, pentagonal prism, hexagonal prism. These are the solids we are going to project. Understand? These are known as a side faces. Understand? Side faces of the prism, and the center of it, you have axis, it is denoted with O. And these are known as corners. Understand? The edges, the end points are known as, the joining points are known as the corners. These are known as edges. The base, pair sides are known as edges. Very, very important. In the question you will mention that it is resting on its corner. It is resting on its edge. It is resting on its side face. Understand? You see, the total thing is side face. Okay, it is resting on its base corner. Base corner means this is the corner point. Understand? This is the edge. It is resting on the base edge. The solid is resting on the base edge. So, these points are important. And this axis is inclined. In some questions, will mention that its axis is inclined. So axis will be always at the center. It is denoted with O. Next we have a pyramid. Next you have pyramid. A prism is a polyhedra having one base with a number of, a pyramid is a polyhedra having one base with a number of isosceles triangles meeting at a point called apex. This meeting point is known as apex. It is denoted with a O. This meeting point is called apex. It is denoted with a O. The imaginary lines passing through the center of the base and the apex are called as axis of a pyramid. The imaginary line which is moving from base to the center is known as a axis. The pyramid is named after the shape of the base. That is, if a square is the base, then it is known as a square pyramid. If a pentagon is the base, then it is a pentagonal pyramid. Understand? So, these are the pyramids you have. Triangular pyramid, square pyramid, pentagonal pyramid, hexagonal pyramid. And these are the nomenclature you have. This point, top point at O is known as apex. Very, very important. This nomenclature we will ask in the questions. Based on this, you have to draw the diagram. This height is known as, here he has given a slant height. This is known as a slant height. Understand? And this is known as a slant surface. The total triangular surface is known as a slant surface. And this is known as a corner edge. Understand? This is the side of a base or a edge of the base. This is known as a total base. Very, very important. Understand? This is also known as a slant height. Okay? Very, very important. It is resting on its slant height. It is resting on its slant height. You will give in the question. It is resting on its base corner. Okay. It is resting on its corner edge. This edge is known as, joining edge is known as a corner edge. Okay. Very, very important. This point. Then solid of revolution. The plane surface is revolved about one of its edges. The solid generated is called as solid of revolution. The plane surface is revolved about one of its edges. The solid generated is called as a solid of revolution. The examples are cylinder is one solid of revolution, cone, sphere. Okay. These are known as a solid of revolution. Frustum and truncated solids. Already I studied about what is the frustum of a solid. I have explained in a frustum and truncated of solids. I have explained you in a projection of isometric projection. I have explained in the isometric projection. The cone or a pyramid is cut by a section plane parallel to its base and the portion containing the apex or vertex is removed. The remaining portion is called as a frustum of a cone or a pyramid. I will show here. These are known as a frustum of a. The cone is like this. You are cutting with a section plane. If you remove the top portion above the section plane, the remaining portion is known as a frustum of a cone. Understand? So here these are known as a solid of revolution. You are rotating this rectangle to the axis, then it is formed is known as a cylinder. Similarly, you are rotating right angle triangle to this axis, then it is formed is known as a cone. Rotating semicircle, this formed is known as a sphere. Okay. These are solids of revolution. We'll do the problems. Before doing this, how to draw a solid and how to project it, I will show you. We'll do some problems. Just the basic things to brush up. How to draw a solid, I will show you. So first, we will consider for all the solids, I am considering the side as 30 mm, height as 60 mm. It is resting on HP. it is, I am taking the condition that it is resting on HP. So first I am drawing the square. First I am drawing the square prism. First we will draw the prism, square prism. So first I will take the reference line. Okay, I will draw here. I will take the reference line. I am drawing the square with a 30 mm side. First I will take 30 mm. Okay. I will take 30 mm. I have taken 90 degrees. Then I have cut 30 here. Then I have cut 30 here. From here I will cut 30, 30. I will get a square. It is ABCD. I am drawing a prism first. Now listen here, very very important. Notations are also very important. In the prism you have, in the base, I have explained. In the prism, in the base and top you have a regular polygon. A prism is named after the shape of its base. For example, prism is a square, which is called as a square prism. In the top you have a square prism. Okay. In the top you have a square. In the bottom also you have a square. So whenever you are drawing the diagram, you can write it as ABCD. Understand? ABCD. Here you will write it as A1, E1, C1, D1. Okay. Outside is for the base and the remaining thing A1, D1, C1, D1 is for the top. Understand? Now is it clear? Then I am projecting this one upwards. Okay. And the given height is 60 mm. Okay. I will project it up to 60 mm. And cut the arc here or back 60 mm. I have projected like this. Here I will write A dash, D dash. Here I will write C dash, D dash. Here I will write A1 dash, D1 dash. Here I will write C1 dash, D1 dash. Understand? So I will write A dash, D dash, C dash, B dash. Understand? Here you have to write like this. The notations will be written like this. Okay? Or else you can write it as, if it is confusing. In the base, normally you will write it as, the notations as, you will write it as 1, 2, 3, 4. You can write it as 1 dash, 4 dash. You will write it as 2 dash, 3 dash. Understand? You can write it as 1 dash, 4 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash. You can write the notations like this. I have a question here. So you can write like this, the notations as numbers for the top. Okay. Okay. He has written the base as, he has given the numbering for the base as 1, 2, 3. Here he has given a question that, draw the projection of a cylinder base 40 mm and diameter axis 50 mm long. He has given one question as, cylinder base 40 mm diameter, axis 50 mm long. cone base 40 mm diameter, axis 50 mm long, resting on the HP on their respective bases. First we will draw the prism, then we will go to the solid of revolution. Now very important, if you don't know how to draw this one, okay, it is difficult to draw the projection of solids. First I am drawing the sphere prism, okay, sphere prism. First I am considering the side as 30 mm, 90 degrees, cut 30, 30 here, okay. Then I am considering it as, I am taking it as A, B, C, D. I am drawing it as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I am projecting it upward. Height is 60 mm. I am cutting it 60, drawing like this. Here I will draw 1 dash, 4 dash. Here I will draw 2 dash, 3 dash. Here I will draw A dash, B dash. Here I will draw C dash, B dash. Understand, here indicating base with the numbers and then you are indicating top sphere with a alphabet A, B, C, D. Okay. Then next we will draw pentagonal prism. How will you draw pentagonal prism? I am taking 30 mm as side.
What is it?
Intama?
The dot is a కనిపించట్లేదు సార్.
కనిపించట్లేదా? ఏమా ఎవరికి కనబడట్లేదా?
ఇట్స్ విజిబుల్.
PDF
కనబడుతుంది సార్, కనబడుతుంది.
మీరు ఒకసారి చూడండి, కనపడుతుంది. So here I am considering the pentagon. Okay, I am considering the side as AB. You know that the angle is 108, 108. Angle is 108, 108. I am cutting 30, 30 here. From here I am cutting 30, 30 here. This is A, B, C, D, E. Inside I will take 1, 2. Inside I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am projecting it upwards. I am projecting it upwards on the reference line. Then I am taking height as 60. Drawing like this. This one is 1 dash, 2 dash. This one is 3 dash, 5 dash. This one is 4 dash. Okay. Here you have A dash, C dash, C dash, E dash, C dash. Understand? Now, very important. Just in this way you will draw. Okay. I think you have got a clarity regarding the prism. How to draw the prism. Next is go to the pyramid. Next I am going to the pyramid. How to draw I will explain you Pentagonal Pyramid and the Hexagonal Pyramid. Same side we will take, side as 30, height as 60. I am going to draw pyramid. Okay, I am taking the reference line as XY. Okay, I am drawing the Pentagonal Pyramid. I am taking the side of a pentagon as 30. Side of a pentagon as 30. Angle 108, 108. Angle 108, 108. I have cut 30, 30 here. From here I have cut 30, 30 here. For the pyramid, you need to mark the center of the polygon. Understand? I am marking the center. I am taking the midpoint of this side and joining this one. I am taking the midpoint of this side, joining this vertex. I am taking the midpoint of this side, joining this vertex. I will get a center over here. Understand? Here I will take the notation A, B, C, D, E. I am projecting this one up to here. Understand? I am projecting this one up to the reference line. Now I am projecting the O up to 60 degrees, 60 mm, where I will get O dash. Then I am joining this. These points are A dash, B dash. This point is C dash, E dash. This point is C dash E dash. This point is D dash. Then I am joining all these points from the apex O dash. I am joining all these points from apex O dash. Okay. Is it clear? In this way you have to draw the pyramid. For pyramid you need to mark the center of the given plane. From there you will project the axis. The remaining points will be projected on the reference line. From there you will join all those things. Okay, then you will draw the hexagonal pyramid. I am taking the side as 30. I am taking the angle as 120, 120. I am taking the angle as 120, 120. Then I am drawing one line from this side. I am taking this side as AB. From A, B. Kanpichhatledamma. Okay. I am just drawing the side AB. AB and a side draw channel. From there I have marked 120, 120 and cut 30, 30. After that, I am projecting this A point upwards and B point upwards. From here I am cutting 30. From this side I am cutting 30. From C I am cutting 30. From F also I am cutting 30. Then I am joining these two. I will get a hexagon. A, B, C, D, E, F. This is my hexagon. After that, I need to mark the center. For marking the center, I am joining this to this. I am joining EB and AD. I will get a midpoint O. Understand? I am projecting this O up to, from the reference line, I am projecting 60. I will get a O dash. Then I am projecting all these points here. Projecting all these points here. This one is F dash, A dash, E dash. This one is D dash, B dash. This one is C dash. Then I am joining O to A, O to F, O to D, O to A, O to E, O to D, O to C. This one will be your hexagonal pyramid. In this way you need to draw the hexagonal pyramid. Understand, in the exam if you draw the basic figure, will give out of 12 marks, will give 3 marks. You just draw the solid. Understand, totally for every problem you have a 3 parts. Part 1, the basic figure in the planes also. Part 2, the first inclination. Part 3, the second inclination. If you draw a part 1 in the planes, will give 2 marks. If you draw part 2, will give 6 marks. 5 marks. If you draw part 3, will give 10 to 12 marks based upon your neatness. How clarity you have drawn, you have indicated either the hidden lines are drawn lightly or not. Understand? Projection lines or how we have drawn all these things you will look, will give 12 out of 12 marks. In the solids, if you draw the basic figure, part 1 will give 2 marks. If you draw the first inclination, will give the 5 marks. Part 2. If you draw the second inclination, part 3 will give 10 marks. If you have drawn very neatly with all the hidden lines and everything, will give 12 out of 12 marks. Understand? So, if you draw the solid also, you will get 2 to 3 marks. If you draw the first up to part 2, you will get 5 to 6 marks. So, it's very important to draw the solid, to draw the first inclination or a second inclination. Now I am going to the next one. It is, in this way you need to draw the pyramid. Next I am going to, here I have given the question, draw the projection of a cylinder base 40 mm diameter and axis 50 mm long. Now you are going to draw the solid of revolution. The cylinder base 40 mm diameter and axis 50 mm long, and a cone base 40 mm diameter and axis 50 mm long, resting on the HP on their respective bases. So, Here I am drawing. Next I am drawing solid of revolution. I am taking the reference line XY. First I will draw the cylinder. Cylinder of the base diameter 40 mm and axis 50 mm long. Okay, I am drawing, take the point. You know how to draw the circle. Draw the circle with a 20 mm radius. He has given the diameter as 40 mm, 20 mm as a radius. Divide this circle into 8 equal parts. Understand? You take it as A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Then project all these points here in the upward direction. A, B, H, C, G, E, F, and D. Then project this big point. I am drawing the cylinder here. So given height is, I have told you, it is how much he has given 50 mm. So I am projecting it 50 here. I am projecting this one 50, this one 50, this one 50, this one 50. Understand? Here in the cylinder, at the top you have a circle, at the bottom you have a circle. Understand? Top already has given the notations as A, B, C, D. Bottom you need to give the notations as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Understand? Here it is 1 dash, here it is 2 dash, 8 dash, here it is 3 dash, 7 dash, here it is 4 dash, 6 dash, here it is 5 dash. Here you have A dash, here you have B dash, H dash, here you have G dash, C dash, here you have D dash, F dash, here you have E dash. Understand? In this way you have to draw the cylinder. If you want to draw the cylinder, this is the procedure you need to follow for the cylinder. Okay, he has drawn the cylinder here. Okay, he has only taken the 4 divisions. Okay, you can take each division for drawing it easily. Now, next I will draw the cone. Similarly, cone also, you take 1 point. Taking 1 point, I am drawing the circle. It is given 20 mm radius. Given diameter is 40 mm. I am taking the radius of 20 mm and I am dividing it into 8 equal parts. Here it is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Then I am projecting the point O here. I have a point O here. I am projecting O up to 50 mm. We will get a point O dash. Then I am projecting this point. Yes?
Circle midpoint and 50 mm above.
Height అనేది always you have to consider from the reference line. Understand? మనం ఏది కన్సిడర్ చేసిన reference line. ఎందుకంటే the horizontal plane will be like this. When you see here, the horizontal plane and vertical plane will be like this. This is the horizontal plane, this is the vertical plane. Understand? If you have a cone like this, if you consider this as a cone, okay, it is resting on the HP now. So HP నుంచి తీసుకుంటే height ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకుంటారు ఇది, so that it is resting on the reference line. Understand? ఇక్కడ చూస్తే reference line మీద ఉన్నట్టే ఉంటుంది. So in the reference line you will consider. But when you project it, కిందకి కనుక ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేస్తే ఏమవుతుంది, రిఫరెన్స్ లైన్ నుంచి ఈ టాప్ వ్యూ ఫ్రంట్ నుంచి చూస్తే, మీ టాప్ వ్యూ కనుక చూస్తే ఇట్ ఈస్ బిలో ఎట్ సమ్ డిస్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద రిఫరెన్స్ లైన్. సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ యువర్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ వీసీ, ఆల్రెడీ మన సార్ కూడా చెప్పారు, మనము యూ హ్యావ్ డ్రాన్ ఎ సెట్ స్క్వేర్, సిమిలర్లీ యూ హ్యావ్ డ్రాన్ సిలిండర్, యూ హ్యావ్ డ్రాన్ ద సెట్ స్క్వేర్. సపోజ్ I am taking this bottle as the cylinder. Understand? I am taking this bottle as a cylinder. Okay. Suppose it is in VP. Understand? VP లో కనుక ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది? It will look like it is on the reference line. మనం ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు టాప్ వ్యూ అనేది రిఫరెన్స్ లైన్ మీద ఉన్నట్టే కనపడుతుంది. Suppose if it is on HP. Understand? The circle will be in the down for the cylinder and the height when you consider, always you have to consider from the reference line. Is it clear? Everything, whatever the height you have. Okay, whatever the height you have considered. Now is it clear? Whatever the height you are considering, it will be above the reference line. Understand? When I am projecting it upward, I am projecting this point upward up to the reference line. Here I will get a point A dash, B dash, H dash, C dash, E dash, G dash, F dash, E dash. Then I am joining all these points here. To vertex, I will join all these points. Understand? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In this way you need to draw the solid. So we will go to the problem. Now just I am going jump to the double inclination problem. Incline to both the planes. Okay, in that one you will cover the single inclination as well. Similarly, the double inclination as well. You will get two models as well. So directly I am going to the double inclination problem. You know that how to draw the prism, how to draw the pyramid, how to draw the solid of revolution, cylinder and the cone. I will explain one problem from each topic. Understand? From pyramid, 2 problems. From prism, 2 problems. From solid of revolution, 2 problems. Understand? Total 6 problems. Okay, today we will wind up for drawing the section planes. The next topic is section planes. For section planes also, you need to draw the solid. We will cut the solid. In the section planes, what you will do is, using the section plane, cut the solid and draw the projection. Okay, so drawing the solid is very important thing. So next we are going to the problems here. Here he has given the first problem. I am going to explain. Resistance of solid with the axis inclined to the both HP and VP. The axis inclined to the both HP and VP. Here he has given a square prism, base 40 mm side, height 65 mm, has its axis inclined at 45 degrees to HP, has an edge of its base on the HP, and inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Draw the projection. Read the question carefully. Okay. Understanding question is very important here. Just he has given a square prism. You know that the given solid is a square prism. You know how to draw this solid. The given solid is a square prism. You know how to draw this solid. It has given a base and height. Using these two, you can draw this solid. Understand? You know the base, you know the height. Using this, you can draw this solid. But where you need to draw this solid? You need to know where should we draw this solid, either in HP or a VP. He's saying that has a square prism base 40 mm side and height 65 mm, has its axis inclined at 45 degrees to HP, and has an edge of its base on the HP. He's saying that it is resting on the HP. Has given clearly that has its edge of a base in the HP, this base on the HP, and inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Understand? He's saying that the edge is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. Here in the solid, okay, edge inclination, corner inclination, okay, will be drawn secondary. Understand? So he has given clearly that its edge is inclined. So you need to draw the base here in the HP and axis in the VP. Understand? And the first inclination will be inclined at 45 degrees to HP, means we'll draw the inclination in VP. So how will you draw this diagram? Just see here. Resting on its edge. Edge is nothing but a side. So I am taking the reference line as XY. I am taking the reference line as XY. I am taking the reference line as XY. First I am drawing the square prism. The given side is 30 mm. Here he has given the side as how much? 40 mm side, and axis height 65 mm. I am taking the side as 40. It is resting on the edge, means it is resting on the side. So I am drawing the side here. Suppose if you say that if it is resting on the corner, then you have to take the point 45, 45, cut 40, 40. You need to draw like this. Understand? But he is saying that it is resting on the edge. So I am taking 40 here. I will take 40 here. I will take this point as A, this point as B. I will take 90 here. Cut 40. From here I will cut 40. I will get a square ABCD. Understand? Square prism you are drawing. I am projecting this one up to here. Here in the square you have a base and top is a square, the square prism. So I am taking this as 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I will project here. Then here he has given a height as 65 mm. I am projecting 65, drawing the line here. 65, drawing the line here. Here I will get A dash, B dash. You will get C dash, B dash. Now very easy. Just you are projecting the point. 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. Okay. After that, if I want to mark the axis, okay, I will project it. This one will be your axis. Axis will be always drawn with a dotted line. Axis will be always drawn with a axis line will be like this. You can draw axis line like this. Understand? This line, this dotted line indicates, okay, it will be big line, small line, big line, small line. Center line and axis line will be drawn like that. Okay. This is your axis line. Then he is saying that, and he has mentioned that a square prism is 40 mm size. Now drawn like this. Okay. You can take the axis as any one notation. This one is O, P. Here he is considering. Here he is considering top as O dash, bottom as P dash. Understand? You are considering the axis as OP. So, here I am drawing what he is saying that 65 mm has its axis inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Axis inclined at 45 degrees to HP and has edge of its base and has an edge of its base. This axis is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. Axis is inclined at 45 degrees to HP. I am taking the axis here and making an inclination of 45 degrees. In the axis here, making an inclination of 45 degrees. Okay, making an inclination of 45 degrees. After that, how will you draw this one here? If the solid is inclined, it is resting on the base. Understand, it is inclined at 45 degrees. So what I will do is, so you need to measure this distance. Understand? You need to measure P to 3. How much distance is there? And it should be 90 degrees. Understand? These two are 90 degrees. So I will measure. Where should I get? I will put the scale like this. Here, scale on this axis line. I will measure the distance P to 3. How much distance is there? Wherever it is touching here, I will put one point here. I will put a point here. It is getting the distance here. Distance here. Here I will get a, this one is a point P1 dash. Understand? The axis line, from here I will measure it and mark the distance here. It is 1 dash, 2 dash, and this one is 3 dash, 1 dash. Then I am measuring the distance. The total distance is 65 here. So I am cutting 65 and joining this one. Okay, up to here it is clear. A1 dash, P1 dash, O1 dash, this one is C1 dash, P1 dash. Understand? Up to here is it clear? This should be a Intama? Yes? మీ వాయిస్ బ్రేక్ అవుతుందమ్మా. ఇక్కడ మెజర్ చేస్తాం. సేమ్ వాట్ ఎవర్ ఈస్ దేర్. P1 dash to 1 dash, what is the distance here? ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ నే మనము వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ఫస్ట్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఈస్ దేర్, దిస్ ఫ్రంట్ వ్యూ. You are just rotating this diagram into, rotating that rectangle into 45 degrees. Ante chestam manam. Just you are rotating that rectangle into 45 degrees. Is it clear?
సార్ P1 dash ఎక్కడైనా తీసుకోవచ్చా?
P1 dash ఎక్కడ తీసుకోవాలంటే అమ్మా, this distance from P1 to 3-1, ఈ డిస్టెన్స్ అనేది 3 అనే పాయింట్ రిఫరెన్స్ లైన్ కి టచ్ అవ్వాలి. అండర్స్టాండ్?
ఓకే సార్.
ఇంక్లైన్ చేసినప్పుడు it should be resting on the reference line. To make an inclination like this, it is inclined like this. Normally it is like this. మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఇలా ఉంది. ఇంక్లైన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? యాక్సిస్ will be here at the center. Whenever I am making an inclination 45 degrees, what happens? It is resting on one of its corner. Understand? After that, you will make an inclination. The first position is like this. మీరు తీసుకున్న ప్రిజం యొక్క ఫస్ట్ పొజిషన్ ఇలా ఉంది. సెకండ్ పొజిషన్ 45 degrees ఇంక్లినేషన్ చేశాము. దాని తర్వాత ఈ కింద ఉన్న సైడ్ ని మీరు, అతను ఏమన్నాడు, సైడ్ ఏది రెస్టింగ్ సైడ్ షుడ్ బి incline అన్నాడు. సో యూ ఆర్ మేకింగ్ అనదర్ ఇంక్లినేషన్. యూ ఆర్ జస్ట్ రొటేటింగ్ దట్ సైడ్ టు 45 degrees. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు అర్థమవుతుందా? ఫస్ట్ ఇంక్లినేషన్, it is the first position will be like this. The second position is inclined. The third position will be this base side will be inclined. Understand? Next I am projecting all these points downwards. The points అన్నిటిని కిందకి ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాము. No need of I'm projecting all these points right side. Okay, I am marking the same points. Same points ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవన్నీ మార్క్ చేస్తాం. Here you have A, it is A1, no, it is 1-1, 2-1, 3-1. Similar points you are marking 4-1. Okay. Then you are marking A1, P1, P1, P1. Okay. This way you need to mark. Marking from this one as axis point, axis line. It is E1, it is O1. Understand? అయితే ఇందులో హిడెన్ లైన్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో అవి మనము లైట్ గా డ్రా చేయాలి. హిడెన్ లైన్స్ will be indicated with a dotted line. Axis line will be indicated like this: one big line, one small line, one big line, one small line. But hidden lines are indicated with a normal dotted line. Understand? It is the hidden parts ఏమున్నాయి? When you see the diagram here, this is the invisible part. That this part is invisible part, hidden part. So I am drawing this part with a dotted line. Understand? This line is visible and this is also a hidden line. I am drawing with a dotted line. These are all visible lines. Understand? Okay, this is one view. Next we are going to the next view. So in the question he has given, on the HP and inclined at 30 degrees to VP, and has an edge of its base on the HP and inclined at 30 degrees to VP, and has an edge of its base on the HP, edge of its base on the HP which is on the basis of the HC is inclined at 30 degrees to VP. So VP means we'll draw the inclination in HP. Understand? This one is A1, B1, C1. Okay. So I am drawing an inclination of XY. I am drawing an inclination of 30 degrees here. Drawing an inclination of 30 degrees. What is the resting side here? The resting side is 3, 4. Understand? We are now resting on the side 3, 4. So I am taking the side here. The total green color projection on the top view. This top view will be rotated with an inclination of 30 degrees. The total diagram ni akkada endante manam just you are rotating this diagram there. So drawing the same diagram there with the inclination of 30 degrees. First I will draw 3 here. We'll draw a little bit down so that it could not touch the reference line. So I am here drawing 3, 2 dash. I'm drawing 3, 2 dash. Then I am measuring from 3 to, so it is a 4, 2 dash. This 4, 2 dash. I am measuring from 4 to 3. I am measuring the distance from 4 to 3 using the compass. I am cutting here. Here I will get 3, 2 dash. Then I am drawing one line here. Inclined line like this. Okay. Then I am measuring the distances from 3 to 1 dash. Cutting the arc. Measuring the distances 3 to 2 dash. Cutting the arc. Here I will get 1, 2 dash.